Good morning. Welcome to our 6 a.m. Pacific time moment of inspiration and prayer. And our practice this year is being guided by 365 Science of Mind. Today's reading for April 4th is really, I think it's a commentary on 1 John chapter 4, in which it says, don't believe somebody who says, I'm paraphrasing, of course, don't believe somebody who says they love God when they hate people. Because how is it possible for them to love God who they have not seen when they do not love people who they do see? And so I've always thought that a valuable piece, and today's reading is a commentary, I think, on it. It says, how can we expect to realize the divine in the emptiness of space if we refuse to see the divine in those people we meet? And how can we find the divine in those we meet and in the events that happen all around us unless we first discover the divine at the center of our own being? And that is part of what our daily practice is, to mindfully start the day with a recognition of the divine at the center of our being as best as we are able every day. And that is a continuous evolutionary task every day. The starting point is at the center of our own being. When we do awaken to the divine within us, it reaches out, so to speak, and embraces everything around us. And it, in us, will discover the same presence in people and events and in all nature. And I take comfort in that. So now, instead of me trying very hard to see the divine in others, I see, I embrace, I discover divinity within me, and then trust it to do the seeing and connecting. I think I'm going to go with that today. This is the secret that Jesus discovered when he talked about the power. He called it the Father being one and the same as he is. This is why he was able to speak with the confidence that he had and do the works that he did. So let us do some practice today by starting, as the reading suggests, at the center of our very own being. With the breath in, I, Edward, and I speak in the first person, but I invite you to identify these words as if they were your own. I, Edward, speak this word for and about all who identify with these words. There is only one infinite presence, and it includes everything. It is wrapped around everything. It is flowing through everything, and there is nothing outside of it. Nothing exists outside of the totality, the wholeness of this perfect something, the divine. Whether I call it the parent or the mother or the father or the spirit or the beloved or the divine or whatever it is, I understand that these are merely words pointing to that which cannot be contained or restricted in words. With my mind, I'm pointing and describing to that which is eternal and immortal and everywhere present, so that in every moment I may expand my acceptance of it as being exactly where I am, so that I can know today that I'm made from this wonderful stuff. That as I breathe in, I breathe it in, and as I exhale with its power, and my heart beats with its perfect life, and wherever I am, there it is. Today I understand that there is no place where I begin and end, and then spirit begins and end. I am part of one continuous expression of divinity. So I declare and realize today I am always at home in the living spirit. I am in the right place. This is the right time. This is the right body. This is the right moment. So from this awareness, then, I affirm that there is always within me this unchanging confidence and awareness of the spiritual truth of my being, and it acts like a guidance system. It is my foundation, and today I've decided not to waver from that awareness. I stay rooted in the awareness of spirit within me. This is my foundation today. So every situation that arises, all conditions that present themselves, all people who come into my presence or into my thought atmosphere come through to me, and the spirit within me sees it as such, as a collaboration of holy life. So I rest in this inner sanctuary of knowing for a moment. Draw my strength and my courage and safety and wisdom from it into my body and through my mind into expression by way of my words and deeds. And in gratitude for this, I affirm the presence of the Almighty, and I rest in the spiritual guidance that it within me gives. And so it is. Thank you for joining me. And if there is something incomplete in you, or if you'd like additional personal prayer for you, for a loved one, or for something that's happening in your world or the world, please reach out to the World Ministry of Prayer. You can find them on Facebook, on the World Wide Web. Just search for the World Ministry of Prayer, and you will find us with trained practitioners ready to give you a treatment. If you haven't used the World Ministry of Prayer, let this be the day that you reach out to them and receive the blessing of a personal prayer. Thank you for sharing this broadcast with others so that we may continue to grow our family of practicing religious scientists. My blessings to you.